Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, currently as Paint the African Wild Dog, and this is Stellaris. And, yeah, we've, not played in a while. We have only the Gigastructures mod enabled right now. We tried the Star Wars one last night, and it just wasn't clicking for me. Probably because there weren't enough furries. But let's go ahead and get in here, and we'll create new empire because, of course. Ow! 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 Gee.
Gee.
Anyways. I also have all the DLC now. As you can see, with this ridiculous amount of DLC over here. I don't remember the precursors, Wolf Bandit. Like I said before we got started with the recording, I kinda haven't played this, or I kind of have forgotten all the stuff that they had. I can apparently be a little dude on a platform with a giant freaking head.
Yep.
We will not be going that route. These are apparently synthetic.
Robots. Robots. I like how it's like a species has been modified. Its inadequacies have been diminished. No, I made its inadequacies way bigger. Because I hate them.
Can't wait till what?
Make the suck. Very funny.
I'd rather, I'd rather know beforehand if I wind up making something awful. Because they keep changing this freaking game on me. Every time I turn around.
Joke's on you, eventually everything you make becomes awful and it makes everyone hate you.
Ah.
Eventually everyone gets angry.
Oh,
stupid Star
I
Killers.
see, Gip Gap.
Joke.
Where did he move it?
Oh, hey, it's that Marten video. Look at the little cutie. He sees the people in the boat, goes over to say hi, and then swims off.
Good Marten.
God, this one had some people that were all angry at these people for going, you know, up to the Marten, and it's like, no, they actually clearly stopped the boat, and the Marten came to them. People are dumb. I get so many comments on the Marten, on the Hourly Martens channel about all these things being, you're abusing the Marten! No.
That's not how any of that works.
Trust me, if that Marten did not actually want to be held like that, there would be blood. And a lot of it. Possibly a couple missing fingers.
Yep.
Okay, I am spending way too much time just picking a portrait.
Sometimes it'd be like that, though. I think I've more or less won this round, so now that I've killed the Eternum, we're gonna save. We're gonna start a new. And then after I've started it, I'm going to go to bed.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
Gab
realize
Gab.
it was 2 a.m.
Oh yeah. Ah. You know what? We're gonna call them kobolds. Oh, no, why? What? Okay, now backspace is working. I don't care about a biography. Yeah, that sounds close enough to kobold. Yeah, I can appreciate people that want to protect animals, but you've got to be a bit more intelligent about it. Which I know is a big ask these days, but still.
Frankly, I don't think they're capable of intelligence.
No, no, they're really not. Uh, hmm. What are we going to give you? We will give you adaptive. Uh, we'll do weak because, well, they're kobolds. And fleeting, sure. Each pop working as a slave or better produces 0.02 exotic gases per month. Okay.
Yep.
Giga, come, join the voice. Invasive species. Rapid reproduction, high dispersal ability, 0 useful capabilities.
Wait, are we still talking about exotic gases?
No. No. That is the, invasive species, trait. I'm gonna give the kobolds a, intelligent trait. Because, they're kind of, you know, very resourceful. If a tad bit annoyingly so. Uh... Warnie,
Wah.
what you up to?
I'm just playing Arma.
Nice. Titawin? The Federated Thayan Preserver starting solar system? The heck is that?
Who knows?
Oh, we can start in the Sol. We can start an Earth system. Does that mean that I'm going to replace, I'm going to take over Earth?
Yes. Now for an origin.
Oh, jeez. The heck is a square world?
It's a square world.
It's Minecraft.
It is a square.
Yeah, I think that one was a little self-evident.
Correct my hips again. Ugh.
Alright, time to look through Origins. Under one rule? Huh, interesting. I will consider it. Oh, geez, there's a lot here. I see some of the, I could start on a flat world. I see.
Forgot about that one. That one's funny.
I'm just kind of looking through these to see what I want to do here. There are a lot of stuff. I know I've done the necrophages before. Those are fun. Oh. Oh, so I could literally start with a whole bunch of random species with this broken shackles thing. Well, any recommendations from you there, GibCab? Or you, Vib? Oh, we lost the Weirney.
I guess it kind of depends on what kind of empire you want to make.
I have no idea. Equatorial Shipyard?
Yep. You live on a little mini ring around a molten planet, and you build ships. I actually haven't tried that start, but it's probably a little rough because it does not have the best districts for being by itself. Yeah, Relic World is a pretty nice, simple one. Let's see.
I know I've done Relic World before. I just want to check out something new. A frame world? Oh, I don't like, I do not like tall. I want to spread out and claim the entire galaxy for my own. Also, Kip Cap, join voice. Do it. Do it now. Now!
Too many options. The Birch World is that's a rough.
It's rough.
If you don't understand the Birch World mechanics, it's going to be a lot.
Ah.
Like, it's a really cool origin, but if you're new to Gigastructures, I can't recommend it. Because it's a extremely late game mega structure to live on. I like personal favorites of mine. One of mine is central processing. Because I like to build tech empires. Gas Giant Liftoff is pretty decent. You live on a stabilized gas giant. I have not messed with a few of the other ones here, like Treasure Hunters and Arc Welder and whatnot. As far as Gigastructures go, all the Ringworld ones are pretty decent. They're a nice, solid start. You will need to find a secondary planet quickly so you can have food.
Apparently I could just be a cube.
Yep. Cube. I haven't played as cubed yet. I should do that. I might make a cube next. Wait.
I think I will check out the machines, because, yeah, they did get their rework, so we'll see what
Machines
they're all
are pretty
about.
cool. I like machines.
I think I will also do a very important task and kiss the comet. Mwah.
Ah,
Look at this little goober.
I'm not a goober. I'm awesome.
Hip apparent. What sort of sheep do I wish to play? Ooh. Ooh, I like these.
Hello there, Killjoy. Welcome in. Machines have pretty much been quite strong for as long as you remember. Ah.
Yeah,
not sure.
Hive minds and machines have always been a very, very solid racial pick. Or empire pick.
I don't think
They're very forgiving.
I don't think I've
Sorry.
ever actually played a machine race.
As long as you're I prefer to play Gestalt machines, but you don't have to. You can do individualist machines now.
Okay.
So that's pretty.
I'll go with these guys. Gotta come up with a species name. Reject humanity, become toaster. Your favorite for playing machine is exterminators? I don't want to do that. I like having lots of different species in my empires, which is part of why I don't normally go with machine or hive mind.
Generic kitchen appliance.
No!
They'll never know what hit them.
A toaster.
It could be an air fryer.
Create new. I'm gonna make myself a new robo race. Where's my Wobits?
Duke boards. You know, like cyborg, but Duke.
Sure.
Actually, Psyduke sounds a little bit better.
The cube.
I like Psyduke.
The cube.
Psydukin!
Wait, I can have the adjective for my cubes be Cuban. Eh. Funny.
Okay, this adaptive frames one is incredibly powerful. But of course, I'm gonna have to get some negatives to balance it out. Oh, I am... Where am I at with this game? 257 hours. Baby numbers compared to most people, it seems.
You're at what? You said you're at what? 200 hours?
250, but yeah.
That's adorable. Man, I haven't run a determined exterminator in a long time. I could make one. I could make the cubes angry, but I don't think I will. I like being in a corner until somebody decides that they want some. Wait, I can make mercenary enclaves as a gestalt now? Hold on, we're doing that. That's going to be neat. It's gonna be like
Our community
the goofiest fucking
grows.
thing I've ever done. Ooh.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Killjoy. So apparently I
Yes.
can just get some free traits here? Huh.
Yep, some of them are just free.
Waterproof.
Origin. Heck it. I will do the frame. Do I name world?
You know, that's not a bad suggestion, Killjoy. Oh, I see what this is. Okay. Yeah, I don't want Gestalt consciousness. No.
You don't want to be giant AI mind control. You know, you don't want to be Skynet.
I mean, I guess I could. Can I still have other species in my empire?
Kind of, yes.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you kind of just plug them into a wall outlet and use them to make electricity, but you can have them in your empire.
But I want them to be part of the Friends.
They are. They're working. They're making you electricity. But yeah, if you go Gestalt, Gestalt is, yeah, nobody else is allowed. Without extensive, okay. Technically, there's a way to have everyone become your friend as a Gestalt machine. It's called Driven Assimilator. Because you want to make everyone you.
Ah.
All are become one. And I think there's another version of it. There's another one that's like, you're like a servitor race gone crazy. You basically want to conquer the galaxy and take care of everybody, whether they want it or not. Yeah, rogue servitors.
I'm
Couldn't
just
remember
not
what they
gonna
were
go the. I'm just not gonna go that route.
That's fair. I'm having fun with this stupid cube empire. Can't think of a name for it. Oh, perfect name for this. Cubes are us.
Do you sell cubes and cube-in accessories?
Basically, yes. They're very angry cubes. I'm gonna go Spark of Genius. Can't go wrong with Spark of Genius.
Jeez, at this rate, I'm going to wind up, not even getting it. I'm gonna wind up getting it loaded into the game and then ending.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Spending all this time setting up the Empire. Ooh. I like this idea of eager explorers. God, there are so many choices.
Duffer. Basically how that works.
Storm devotion.
Worship the storm. Love the storm. Storm the storm.
Astral rifts are a thing of semi-importance?
Mildly, yeah. There's some cool stuff. I haven't done dimensional worship yet because I haven't played as a non-Gestalt. since that event came out, but the Astral Rifts do have some pretty. I will give them that.
It doesn't look like that one's available.
You got to be a spiritualist.
Ah.
You don't need it, but it's probably a pretty cool one to try out at some point.
Okay.
I can't wait to play this stupid ass fire later. Alright. But that's for another time. I need to go to bed. And by that I mean I needed to go to bed like an hour and a half ago.
Good night.
Good night. Kerpoof.
Oh, so with this one, I can literally just go settle a planet, get some pre-sapient pops, and then get Unity from uplifting them. I think I might go that route. That sounds fun. Uh... Ooh, Free Haven. Uh... I am just trying to decide what I want to go with here, guys. I apologize.
Go with a kiss.
Mwah. Uh... Sure, we'll go with Galactic Curators. There we go. The heck is machine intelligence? Oh, it's that, okay. So I cannot go with central processing. Hmm. Species traits mole bots? Oh, yay. Oh, no, Wolf Bandit. That does not sound fun. Oh, I could start in orbital habitats. Keep cap, why you no join voice? Or have I just completely missed it every time? Ah, I see. Can't you go do that after, you know, helping me pick stuff?
Yeah, I could, but that's boring. Because I have to go get up after I've already sat down.
Well, now you've sat down, so yay.
Well, I hadn't really, like, stood up, but that's beside the point.
Oh.
Okay, so, picking. What are you, like... Okay, so, like, I don't have them in front of me, so obviously I don't fully remember them in memory, but the main ones that I know are fairly easy and I enjoy playing. Habitat is very nice. You can basically make a habitat anywhere, and they're a little less tedious than they were before. Basically, you make one habitat per system, and if you have a system that has a lot of like celestial bodies in it, you can make it just a bigger habitat. So they won't be as big as like a really big planet, but you can make them like pretty big. I
And
do
you
like
can
them.
make one per system.
Yes. So you make
Where...
one per you make one per system, and then you build the habitat modules, like for example on top of a planet. So instead of building like 3 different habitats, you make one, and then the different expansions sort of help you make it bigger. Shattered Ring is also just generally fun. You have a bit of a slower start, but once you get going, it gets going. The problem is you have like the single ring world segment. I don't
Ah.
remember what you need to do, but like you start on one, there are 2 next to you, and I don't remember if it's that you need to repair them or that like you require certain text to like remove all the debris and stuff, but you don't do a lot with them at first, and then like over the course of the game you kind of ramp up over the ring world, and then you know by the end of the game you're making more of them, so it stops mattering.
So the orbital habitat, I build it and then send a colony ship to go colonize it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's going to work with the pre-sapient species thing.
You probably have to uplift them.
Huh?
You probably have to uplift them.
Well, yeah. The idea is apparently every time I colonize something that it also comes with some pre-sapient species that I then uplift. I mean, it doesn't say that I can't have that, so...
I have no idea if it'll work. You can give it a try, and then you know, restart if it doesn't, I guess. The nice thing about habitats too is that they're kind of like universal. Like any pop can go into a habitat and it should be fine unless they have a really specific thing. Like, oh, if this pop only likes Gaia worlds, they probably don't like the habitat. But otherwise, they're pretty cool.
Hello there, Tech 151. I'm just rediscovering the game. They have changed a lot. You know what, I'll just go with the Void Forged. And yes, Wolf Bandit, I looked at that one already. It's interesting, but I can't go with that if I'm machine.
Also, I want to give a momentary shout out to Gigastructures. I currently have 85 megastructures, building like 5 more right now, and I'm just like, oh yeah, another Dyson Sphere. Cool. I really want like the bigger Gigastructures. I'm not rolling the tech for it. I'm so frustrated. I have all the prerequisites. I have everything that I need. I've bought like horrid RNG for the last like 30 years. I want to make my planet crafts.
I am not playing the beta.
Oh, you know what's really cool, by the way? I forgot. I don't know if I mentioned it to Viv earlier, but like, one of the things I love they're adding a compendium of like mechanics and stuff, so you can quickly go and read them. Like, oh, what's this resource for? Or what does this do? And you can just quickly go read it.
Oh, that's really good to hear.
I don't know what exactly they're cooking with 4.0, but I'm guessing they're cooking with gas, because they're cooking good. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna quickly go wash dishes.
Okay. Yeah, I have heard that tech. Yeah.
Dissent is forcefully discouraged. The weak govern, the strong rule. Maintaining state cohesion as we venture into space presents a unique challenge. We shall face...
Our course is charted. We all have the makings of greatness in us.
Entropy. Dilapidation.
We've got augmentations that haven't even hit the black market yet. Safety tests are for cowards. Let's get you wired.
Attention on deck! Hull integrity failing, decompression imminent.
Nothing is impossible to those who would try.
No great advance is made without great sacrifice.
I may be an artificial intelligence, but I share your enthusiasm for seeking...
System diagnostic completed. All systems nominal. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Did you know that my internal power core has an effective blast yield of over 5 megatons of TNT in the event of a catastrophic overload?
Oh, good to know. Huh.
No, it'll be fine. I'm telling you, just turn off the fail-safes and... Wait, is this thing on?
The laws of science govern all. The laws of science govern all. No great advance is made without great sacrifice.
Pebbles roll downhill, mountains stand tall.
Don't let the baseless accusations of wrongdoing fool you. Our competitors are simply projecting their own insecurities. Here at Megacorp, we always put your future first.
To live is to consume.
I don't really have a lot to tell you. Governing the universe is actually quite easy, if you keep a clear head. Oh, please, do not press any buttons if you don't know what they do. I've already had to save you from spontaneous combustion quite enough times. Oh, please, do not press any buttons if you don't know what they do.
The self is a prison from which only we have escaped.
The blind masses must be led down the path of reason.
These are great.
We've got augmentations that haven't even hit the black market yet. Safety tests are for cowards. Let's get you wired.
These are pretty great.
Maintaining state cohesion as we venture into space presents a unique challenge. We shall face the challenge head-on, and we shall be stronger for it.
The springs of cooperation flow most abundant. Those who need will receive. Those who make will make wonders. Automation, open access, shared wealth. With these we shall unite the stars in song.
Entropy. Dilapidation. Decay. Hyperdrive primed. All systems ready. Now.
The blind masses must be led down the path of reason.
This is a difficult choice. There are a lot of difficult choices on this. But this one in particular. We'll go with Technocrat. I am building a machine race that really care about organic life, but not the servitors. Yeah, we'll go with Saidukan United. Sure. Oh. There's no machine flag thing? I love how there's just a category called pointy. And round. Why are these all blurry? Yeah, the miscellaneous ones were just blurry. For some reason. Ah, yes, because we can just go with the Paradox logo if we want. You know what? We'll go with paws. Paws are good. Sure, that one will work. Oh, ship appearance. We will preview the battleship. This thing is just a box. That one is very glowy. This thing is a bigger box. Ooh, the cybernetic ones are cool. And the machine ones are pretty cool too. Interesting. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've touched this game properly. Hmm. The Titan is just a gun. Actually, I think that's exactly what it is in the game. I forget. Ooh. It's not even like I'm going to be looking at these very often. Oh, Habitat Central Complex. Oh.
Hey, return.
Welcome back. We'll go with the machine one.
Oh, Pog. My slaves are good. Do you remember the people I was saying that I wanted to wipe out from the galaxy?
Yes.
Turns out they actually had like a really big group of slaves, and I've just decided to like enslave them as well. They're really profitable. It's a good decision.
I see.
Every now and then I have to play a mean game where I'm just like, yeah, I don't really care about like my people. Well, I care about my people, but not the slaves. They they don't have rights. I feel a little bad, but at the same time I don't. Because goddamn, they're profitable. Really profitable. I would never made more minerals.
I can pick evolution stages? What? Well, not on this one, but you know.
Oh, it's for cybernetic pops. They become more and more cybernetic-y. Hey. Big milestone. 250 districts in my frame world. Let's go.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Rick Strider raided my stream with 17 viewers.
Well, hello there, Rex. Who's your good boy? Welcome in, everybody. I am Razib. We are finally, after about an hour and a half, ready to actually play the game. We just spent an hour and a half figuring out our species. Our empire, you know?
Now you have to spend an hour deciding on your ship architecture design. It's very important.
Nope. We're good. Oh yeah, of course the game is working. And yes, you are a good boy, Rex. Would you like a random clip brought up? But yeah, we do lots of tabletop games. Pathfinder, Pokemon, Digimon. We've got artists. We do many different games. Hit that follow button, everybody. We are 19 followers away from 5,000. And, yeah. Looking forward to that. Alright, done. Oh, those are a lot of things. Oh, boy.
Okay, so, just to, like, help out with this, right? So the main one is in advanced settings.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you can select a crisis if you want a specific crisis.
I don't know enough
Otherwise,
about any of them to...
I can give you a quick little rundown of them if you want them. If not, just leave it at random.
I'll leave it at random.
Let's recommend leaving the A at ensign so they don't get any bonuses. So we leave skill and difficulty off. All of that you leave at base. And victory year 2500, and then scroll down a bit. There's like 2 settings I'm looking for just in case. Okay, yep, we disable that. Scroll down.
I like to uplift.
Alright, Marauder Empires, you can leave it at 1 or 2, that's fine. Disable Xeno compatibility. It's cool in practice because you let the aliens breed with each other, but then it like chugs your game at the end of it and it's horrible.
Understood. Yes, I could use some water, Rex. Alright, disable Xeno compatibility. Done.
Yeah. It's only like really nice when there's like very few empires and thus very few species, but like if you play on more than like a normal on more than a small size galaxy, it very quickly gets out of control. Especially if you have a lot of species in your empire and then oh god, save yourself.
Understood.
I recommend leaving it at 1 fallen empire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I want that many or any fallen empires. Thank you.
The main problem with having 2 is that like even if only 1 awakens, they're not that hard to deal with, especially with Gigastructures. If you attack well, like you can just steamroll over them. The bigger problem is just that at least if you get 2 of them and they don't like each other, they have a very good chance of starting a war in heaven, and the entire galaxy will become their little clusterfuck. Yeah, you're just trapped between 2 empires who each have like millions of fleet power, planets that they've turned into ships fighting each other, and they look at you and they go, "Oh, you're not gonna join me and become my vassal? Hey, Planetcraft, head over there." And they do that around like 2300. Barely even have enough time sometimes.
Alright, let's play. Rajan cute do 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 do. Rajan cute do 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 do. Rajan cute do 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 do. Rajan cute. Mwah. Rex is a good boy.
have important information for
Oh my god.
Okay, don't worry. This is actually not too bad. Okay, so this is Gigastructures' setup mod. The things I would personally recommend to make your life easier. We start from left to right. Top left, megastructure build cap. Below.
Mega structure what?
Build cap.
Oh, there.
Either set it to the little job icon or to unlimited. One is incredibly painful. The simultaneous build cap can be like a little more immersive, but honestly I usually just leave it on unlimited because I'm lazy.
Okay.
I end up building like a billion of them in the end of the game. Okay. I would recommend disabling the block hats.
The what?
On the bottom on the right, there's a thing called block hats. I recommend disabling them. Especially if you're not used to Stellaris, they can be a very hard endgame crisis. Like
that? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The Cats in Imperium is fun. You just have to be aware that around 2300 you'll have to deal with that. But you can enable one of the options to make it a little easier. It is very cool.
Okay, which one should I enable or not?
If you scroll a little to the right in one of the middle options, there's one to make it easier. A little to the right. That one.
The relaxed one?
Yeah, that's what I would do. Well, you have to click on the red X to allow him to spawn, and then you can click on that. Or on the little check mark. Yeah. And then, yeah, that should allow them to spawn. They'll just be a little weakened because... you can guarantee them, that way you can make sure you counter them. Okay, yeah,
okay.
I see how it works. Unique systems. Okay, let's see, what are the options again? That one's fine to allow.
Wait, they added Kerbals?
Don't worry about it.
They added Kerbals?
Kerbal, yes.
From Kerbal Space Program?
I don't know what you're talking about. I would disable Faust. As cool as My Little Pony is in space, I've had a very, very, very nasty unlucky run ruined by them, and I hate them forever.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to allow that. Yeah, that's fine. And yep, that's fine. Those should be fine to allow. Galactic Federation will leave that on. Use the first option on Fallen Empires on the right side options, the first one on the right. Yeah, that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, none, okay.
Yeah. Okay, what else are the three other options? Yeah, the other three should be fine to leave alone. You can read them if you want, they're funny.
Oh, next to Fallen Empires?
Those. Bogged down researchers trying to find the ultimate answer. Wonder what it could be.
Ah.
The other two should be disinterested gamers and weird caretakers. Ooh, disable that one. I'd leave that disabled. But I didn't realize until I played this one how much they can ramp up with those, but they can ramp up very quickly with those. It makes them really hard to kill. And here's like the final question. This allows for a really strong endgame crisis. Like after you beat the endgame crisis, this one will spawn. They're strong, but you can handle them. They're not quite like the blockheads. If you leave them on, they're like very end of the game challenge.
Ooh.
the core. Like, you see that little purple thing? Hover
Oh.
over it.
Oh! Just, casual 20 million.
To be fair, you get some powerful ships if you guess. So you can leave them on if you kind of want the very end game challenge, or you can turn them off and leave the center of the galaxy uninhabited.
Sure, I can leave them on.
Turn off EHOF AI. It'll help with the chugging. The AI really likes to spam it and appear systems. And then on the top right, don't click on confirm settings. Above it, there's a little arrow to the right.
Wait, is there another? Oh, God.
Click again. Don't worry about it. Click again. Again. There we go. This is the more important one. The way I like to do it is for Dyson Sphere Infinite. That way you can build infinite of them. Because I think it's stupid you can't build infinite Dyson Spheres. Matter Decompressor, I leave it infinite. And Mega Shipyards, I leave them infinite. And then the rest I leave as default. You can like tweak them if you want to rate some of them, but these are just like, that's how I personally play. Because basically these are like the raw resource megastructures.
Ah.
I'm like, I want more energy, let me build more Dyson Sphere.
Okay.
But you can also make them like a tech you can repeat over and over if you want to do that. And then just click one more time to the right just to make sure. Click it again.
Oh, I see the suck.
And one more time. Yep, that should be good. You can confirm settings if you'd like. That's kind of how I play, because that to me is like a more relaxed kind of experience. Yeah, do it. Shut the thing down. Totally not horrifying.
Maybe if it were a permanent +2, but just +2 right now, no. I guess I'll go with tell me everything. Or maybe just tips.
That's what I do.
The tips?
Mm-hmm.
Of course you like just the tip.
Hey. Out of my way, I take it all.
I will provide tips, explaining only basic functions and tools.
The full
as you
tutorial is
explore
just too
them.
annoying.
This is the system's starbase.
So, first things first, I want some more science ships.
The technology screen is where we will be direct.
Yeah.
Remember your scientist limit.
I'm pretty sure I've got enough for this.
This is our science ship, which
You
is
have 3 scientist limit.
Yeah, and I start with 1 science ship.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can get a second.
Hey, you said more science ships, so I figured you were gonna go build like 5.
Oh, I see. We are above a destroyed world.
Mm-hmm. If you want a cool objective, there is a megastructure you can build called the glue, which you can use to like glue worlds back together. You could totally make it a goal to like restore that world.
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire.
Oh, that is not much that we can do on here right now.
Mm-hmm. I believe in decisions is where in the future you'll be able to expand them. But for the moment, like, you're not gonna have the tech spread for now, just like in the future.
This is our construction ship. Excellent. As you can see on the galaxy map, the
So, what are all of these?
So, the Habitat Central Complex is, you know, like the thing you just clicked on where you saw your planet? That's a Habitat Central Complex. So you build one per system, and that's the main thing. If you look at the system, you'll have the Habitat major orbitals and minor orbitals. Depending on like what body you're building above, it'll let you build a major or a minor one. When you build them, you'll get more districts. And if you build them above a thing that has a resource, so for example, if you build it above a thing that gives you 2 minerals, it'll let you build more mining base. Because if you look at your habitat, there's only so many of them you can build. You can get more districts, but you might not get more mining districts. So you'll be forced to build like housing, industry, or research. But if you build it above a thing of minerals, it'll let you build more mining. Or it'll give you more mining jobs, one or the other. Normally, you want to build majors wherever you can, because they just give you a bit more than the miners. But yeah, that's kind of how you expand your habitat a little bit. And then eventually, once you run out of those, you'll get techs that'll allow you to expand it a bit more. So the ideal place to build a habitat is a system with just a lot of celestial bodies. If it has a lot of planets, a lot of like, ideally a couple of stars, that's a perfect place to build one. If it's like, oh, there's like 2 planets here, you're gonna build a fairly small habitat.
Fair enough.
The really cool thing about them, though, is that it allows you to somewhat specialize them a bit. Because, for example, if you see a system that has a lot of research deposits, and you place a habitat there, it'll make for a really good research habitat. Which is not, you know, with planets you don't really get like habitat districts.
Oh, God.
That's a really expensive tech. Hover over the amount that it costs.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
It's not going to disappear if I don't select it, right?
If it shows a little orange glow, it's always going to stay there.
Okay, good. In that case, I will ignore it for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you probably don't have to worry about it too much for now. The as Voidborn, you get boosts to your what's it called? To your habitatisms, because you're like the habitat boys.
Okay.
The leader's screen provides an overview of our levels and lets us
Okay, so because I'm playing with like 2 different mods, they're like working off of each other a bit. I built a mega structure called the Fleet Headquarters, which gives me a bunch of bonuses to my fleet. In particular, it gives me more fleet command limit, which lets me put more ships on a single fleet. And I built a flagship, which by itself is already a monster. This fleet has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 112, 13, 115 ships. The smallest one is a frigate. I don't even build corvettes. There's like 20 battleships, 20 battle cruisers, and 20 carriers, 6 dreadnoughts, 6 titans. My flagship, 21 destroyers, and 21 frigates. And it has 1.9 million fleet power. I want to throw this at someone.
Do it.
Your attention, please.
I know who's my target. They're so screwed. They attacked
Do
me
it
earlier.
and your transformation to the dark side will be complete.
Yeah? Oh well?
Well, yes.
Also, after building 3 matter decompressors and making a few extra black holes just to like be able to build more, I finally solved my mineral situation. I'm still only at 3,000 minerals a month, but that's enough for now. I'll just build another one just in case.
Yay, pre-sapient species!
You're gonna find a bunch of them from like doing that like boosting the modifier.
Construction.
I am okay with this.
Good.
Anomaly detected.
Leave me. Especially at very hard.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special. I have important information for you. The victory screen lists certain conditions.
I thought we came across another... Oh, probably the pre-sapien species.
Probably.
Oh, there's a mega structure over there.
What is it?
I don't know. Oh!
Oh, lucky. Hopefully there's nothing
The
guarding
tradition
it.
screen displays
I'm
the
sure there
tradition
is.
trees available to our empire. A tradition
You
tree
might have
must
just
thus
gotten
be-
lucky.
Council agenda available.
I'm unlocking my first Gigastructure.
Situation
50
log
years
updated.
after I needed one.
The council screen is where we appoint the leaders who will guide us into the future. Their personalities and traits will influence our...
The Duke Supreme!
System set.
Ah, we have found Zro.
That's very good for psionic.
Council agenda ready.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, we'll expand the council now. I mean, why not, right? Hey, there's nothing in that system. Right now, anyways. Cool! We could just, We can just go make ourselves a, we can just go claim ourselves another, freeing world.
Lucky shit.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our
Game
science
really just
ships
looked
will
at you
make
and
these
went like,
discoveries while
yeah.
surveying alien worlds. Anomalies.
Here's a little gift.
Oh, my construction ship apparently discovered an archaeological site. Did not realize that was a thing. Then again, I've got the feeling that's not actually a thing.
A leader in our empire has reached a new skill level.
And they can discover.
This will improve upon the bonus.
Archaeological site.
What was it?
That what discovered an archaeological dig site?
A construction ship?
Depends on like the event, basically. Sometimes they can, because sometimes it just requires you to like walk into something or like to colonize or to be around something or to build around something. Depends a bit.
Sorry about the ads, Wolf Bandit. And hi there, Josh. Unfortunately, I don't have much choice. I really don't want that scientist.
Ugh.
Oh, we have view of all the different planets. Or systems.
Yeah, it's mostly the Star Wars mod that kind of plays around with it. Normally, you're able to see the entire galaxy.
Oh.
We have come into contact with a new entity, perhaps a space-dwelling creature or another empire.
And also, side note, but you know what's Giga cracked right now that I'm still like, I still can't get over?
What's that?
So there's a structure that gets added in the mod, and it's called the like asteroid industry, whatever. Let me look up the right name.
Oh, God!
Asteroid
each one of
industry.
these is 10,000 alloys.
Don't you need tech? I think you need tech to repair them anyway, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need mega engineering.
Good luck.
So this is just gonna sit here for the foreseeable future. Got it.
Yep. I mean, it's cheaper than building a ring world.
Yeah.
A lot. That's right next to your capital.
Yeah.
And you already have 2 planets right there that you can colonize.
System surveyed.
But yeah, like, there's a thing called the asteroid industrial site. Now, I had mostly ignored them. I hadn't really paid attention to them. Because the way I thought they worked is they would give you a building that gave you plus 10 jobs, right? Which is nice. Like, I build a single, like,
online.
I build a thing on an asteroid and I can get like 10 metallurgist jobs. That's really nice. Otherwise, I need like 5 districts to achieve the same result, or an arcology with a single lab district. But it uses my districts. The thing is, playing with the frame world means I have 254 districts, and I still don't have enough jobs for my pops. Because I have 1,878 pops in the single planet. But these asteroid things, I didn't process that. It means I built a single building in my planet. And every asteroid that I build an industry on gets 10 jobs to that building. I have built 42 asteroid industrial sites and had them like designated to specific types of industry. That means I have 420 pops with jobs just from those 4 buildings. It's ridiculous. God, they're so insanely good. I can't believe I never looked at them before. I'm so happy I found the solution. They provide like a quarter of my jobs alone. And I'm building more of them. I don't have enough. There's not enough asteroids. And I found myself like deliberately declaring war on people just because they have like a single system with a lot of asteroids, but here I am. I just go in, take over the system. If they have asteroids that I can industry, I build the industry. If they have asteroids that can't industry, I deconstruct the asteroids and use them to make the frame world bigger. And then I leave. I just keep repeating that.
System surveyed.
TLDR asteroid gameplay, let's go.
Wait. Another a ruined orbital ring.
Construction online.
Ooh. They, like, if you colonize the planet, they provide bonuses to the planet. Anything from, like, defenses to shipyards to extra districts.
Huh.
There's different tiers of megastructures that kind of, like, get added. So those smaller ones, like orbital rings, are more like a kilo structure. The, like, mega structures start being a bit in the bigger side, so you're talking now like a Dyson sphere, matter decompressor, and then the gigastructures are like big. A ring world's a megastructure, that's why you need mega engineering for it. Whereas that one you can probably repair with like a single tech that you can get somewhere. It's gonna be much less expensive. Asteroid artillery is also a kilo structure.
Situation log updated.
Rajin.
Razen.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Cute.
I'm going to be focusing on trying to secure borders first and foremost.
Connection established.
Good plan.
Oh, we have met the artisan troop.
Group? What are they, infantry?
Huh?
What are they, infantry?
I'm confused.
System survey.
They're an artisan troop.
And we have first contact with the Curator Order.
Nice.
New technology discovered.
They are all the way down there? Lame. You're looking for the Zroni? Ah. I'm afraid I don't really know those much, but... Protima's Black Hole. Who the heck is Protima?
I guess you better go find out.
Oh, hello, Seda.
Hello.
How are ya?
I'm hanging in there.
Feeling any better?
Construction
Days better, nights worse.
Ah, yeah. Been there with illnesses. But hey, at least you got late night friends to hang out with.
Till the medicine kicks in.
Then you want nothing to do with us? I understand.
Then my mind will be sent to the abyss.
I don't know, that sounds fun. Good night.
Yeah, just been reading about that.
What was that?
Yeah, Jet's been reading all about that.
Ah, yes, yes.
Anomaly detected.
Turns out this is all just a secret ploy to get to the best amusement park in the multiple dimensions.
Construction.
Like, it just turns out that in the abyss around the reality shackles is basically just like the Pokemon version of Disney World.
Could be.
System surveyed.
Could also be truly, truly awful.
So Disney World.
Yes.
Online.
Stop killing yourself with your own jokes.
System charted.
Look, I damaged myself with recoil. Dart is serious for his own good.
Yeah, your own good. Yes, that's what we call it. Alright, so Gib Gab, how the heck do I actually build these habitats?
You click on a construction ship. On the bottom left, you'll see the little circle icon in the list of things that the construction ship can build. And you click on Habitat Complex. You need influence.
Ah. This is unfortunate.
It's only 150.
to claim more territory. I guess I'll stick with just one planet for now.
Here we see a breakdown of this planet's population.
Oh, they need more housing. Okay.
And the plus side is that's a really good planet for you. Small, but good.
What's a good planet?
Your habitat's a good planet for you. So you get like a 10% boost on top of everything else.
New technology discovered.
I love the name of some of the components sometimes. Oh, what's this little thing you've built? The Divine Enforcer. What does it do? A psionic projector shines divine truth upon the world to make true believers out of all who are capable of belief, and annihilating those who are not. Yeah, it's a weapon that goes on my Colossus, thank you.
Construction online.
Ooh, carriers already. Cool. I like carriers.
Carrier has arrived.
I'm gonna send you a little thing. So, I'm sending you an image. This is what my flagship looks like. It's a little big.
Oh,
I quite like it.
That's...
Mind you probably don't have this because I'm using a mod called NSC, which is New Ship Classes, and it adds beefier ships. But when you say you like carriers, I just immediately went like, yeah, me too. This is what I made. It was really expensive.
I'm just bringing this up on stream for all of you. Yeah, that is a thing.
Don't worry, you won't have to deal with the pain that is adjusting all the systems in this.
Those are a lot of modules. And Raijin, mwah.
Mwah. I get the feeling you like it.
Yes.
The good thing about having to deal with all the modules is that I learned how to do modules very efficiently, because I never knew there was a fill all modules with this one component button. And when I have that many components, it's easier to like, oh, I'm gonna make all of these my shields and these my armor. But like, I have 3 times as many shield as armor, so I just fill in the armors, and then I click on the shield, and then I click fill all, and it just fills everything in with shields. I never knew that existed, and now that I know, I'm so happy. I don't have to do this every single time. Only mostly.
So because of the way I was sitting in this chair to draw on my lunch break, my foot fell asleep. And now it has the tingles, and I cannot move. So I will just stay here until I die.
No.
Please no.
I can respect it.
No.
You can respect it, but we reject it.
I like that response.
Wait, are these actual ships?
What are they called?
I don't know.
Probably are. Probably some sort of creature.
Yeah, I think it's a creature. They look like space leeches.
You just want to suck on your power core.
But I don't want them to do that.
Can I do that?
No. You are not electric type.
Construction online.
Don't I resist electric?
You probably do, but you still have no reason to be doing so.
Anomaly detected. System charted. System scan complete. Construction online.
I will let you be automated. But the other two, I'm going to be specifically directing where I want them to go. Because obviously I want to try and secure as many choke points as I'm able to before I crash into other species empire, you know, other empires.
Remember to close borders when you meet them so they don't walk into you or through you.
You sure about that?
Yep. If you don't close borders, they'll just walk through your thing and then make a thing behind you, and it's like, ugh.
I mean, I'm going one system at a time for claiming.
And that works. Unless there are gaps in, like, the claim thing. Like, you know, like, oh, there's a system here, but then, like, the one below it, I'm gonna avoid it because I don't need it. I'm just gonna go in a straight line. And then, yeah.
New technology discovered. Construction online.
So what are you up to, Seda?
I was sharing a lot of music with Rajan.
Ah.
Yeah, we got on a music discussion for a bit there.
You're both cute.
We came to a realization that we both like the same era of Monster Cat music.
I probably have heard them before, but I don't remember.
that they were kind of one of the bigger electronic music labels. They were featured heavily in Rocket League. And then, like, around 2016, 2017, they were like, let's only publish dubstep on the label.
Ah.
Like the 2014 and like 2016 period, or even like the 2013, but I only found them in like, or sorry, I only found them in 2014. You know, they publish some really interesting and unique pieces of electronic music from different artists.
System charts.
Fair enough.
I will say that something you could consider taking a look into. I've been listening to a lot of it lately because it sort of fills the same niche. Though, like I said, I enjoy the Monster Cat instinct a lot, so it might not be the same for you. Melodic bass as a genre, I find that's very nice and chill, usually.
Anomaly detected.
I might have switched the music player over to Blade.
I feel that. I still think, like, despite everything, Synthetic God is probably still my favorite. It just hits different when you're playing Machine and the Synthetic God comes up and it's like, let's go.
Oh, this megastructure cannot be built in space.
What can't?
The Grand Archive?
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, you have to build it on a planet, I believe. Try right-clicking the habitat and then clicking Grand Archive.
Oh wait, no, I got it.
Yeah.
System surveyed.
I am losing consumer goods very quickly.
System scan complete.
You can, I mean, it's only 5, but also in your capital you should be able to make either an industrial district or you can make a building that, like, only makes 2...
I cannot make another one.
You're out of districts. Just buy them in the meantime. You have plenty of energy.
Via the market screen, we can buy and sell resources. At first, this is merely an internal market, but if enough empires establish contact, I expect they might form some sort of galactic market.
If you can afford it, I usually recommend buying in bulk in one go, and then waiting for the price to lower. Because if you keep buying bit by bit, it'll raise the price more. So just like buying 500 usually is like a good choice to like build a little stockpile, and then you can do the small purchases.
Oh, I was just doing a monthly.
That also works.
Just a little
There's
bit
usually-
to keep me from going under.
System charted.
You might want to build a the expansion for the habitat while you're waiting for that.
Might want to do what?
So like in your home system, you can probably build the expansions to the habitat. Like the little modules.
Right now I'm working on the Grand Archive.
You should be able to build like with another construction ship, another one. Because that way you'll get districts to allow you to build a industrial one. Or just wait for the Grand Archive to finish. And if not, yeah, just wait for the Grand Archive to finish and then done.
Yeah, they're still working. You... Yeah, go build that. So many branching paths! Go survey there. You go survey that way. So...
You want to prioritize major habitats in whatever has any resource you might need. And then just go from there. So you'll see it'll give you 0.5 max district slots. Usually you want to build 2 of them. And then whichever deposit they have. So for example, if you want, hey, I want more energy, more mining, you build it on those. And if you don't want the districts, like for mining or energy, build in whatever doesn't have a deposit. That way you don't use that deposit.
I am confused by what you've said.
Okay, so you select the habitat major orbital. That'll
Okay.
be like step 1. Because that'll give you a district, like half a district slot and half a building slot. Now, do you need to build energy or mining districts?
No.
Or research?
I mean, research is
not-
always good.
Yeah, but it'll use consumer goods. So what you want to do is you first want to build it in whatever doesn't have a deposit.
So like this little planet here that doesn't have anything?
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's where you want to build it first. And then in the future, if you go like, oh, I need more electricity or mining districts, you build it atop a thing that has electricity or mining. And it'll let you build more of those once you've maxed out. But in the meantime, you don't build it on top so you can continue getting the monthly from that deposit.
Oh, so it gets rid of the deposit, basically?
I believe so. So it gets rid of the deposit, but it lets you build the district. Because you might be getting like 4 minerals a month from that deposit. But if you get a district, it'll give you like, with 2 pops, 12 minerals. So it's just extra minerals. But if you're not going to use it, you might as well just leave it there. There's a little like timing to when you want to build on top of what, but in the meantime, yeah. And then like if you build another one of those, you should get both a district slot and a building slot.
So what's the difference between the major and the minor ones?
The minor one only gives you, I think, half a building slot, and I mean you can build into like building slots are nice, but they're mostly useful to get the deposit. So if you build, for example, a habitat, and you just want to use it for mining, you might be focused on expanding the amount of mining districts you can build by using the miners, or once you built all the majors, then you just start building the minor ones.
So there is a maximum on how many majors I can have.
Only the number of celestial bodies in the system.
So I could have a major on every single planet.
If it allows you. I don't remember if it only lets you do them on planets. I don't know if asteroids let you build the major ones, but yeah, that's why you want to find like systems with a lot of habitat orbital capacity. So like for example, if you hover over the star system, like over that one Versera, the one that you have the construction ship on, that has like the 3 stars. You see how it says habitat orbital capacity?
I see, yes.
That's probably a pretty good system.
System surveyed.
Hey, Zim.
Yes?
My chat with Theta led me to a very cursed thought, and I wanted to share it with you. With 4 Rothruffs, we could have a Mario Party game.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Diplomatic connection established.
Right? Who's committing the first murder?
With recent events, possibly Vector.
Oh, there's a military station here.
This realization came from the discovery that one of the artists that I like has a track called Puppy Raceway.
Ah.
Based and bark pilled.
Ooh, an ancient precursor system has been discovered. Gigadialogue.403.desk.
Lucky motherfucker.
What?
Look at what's inside that system.
Initiating evasive maneuvers.
A hostile fleet. The Titan's Cradle?
Yeah. If I read that correctly, there's a Neutronium Gigaforge in there.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. The Gigaforge is basically like the alloy equivalent of, what do you call it? Of a Dyson Sphere or matter decompressor. You get like 500 alloys a month from that.
Neat.
I had to wait until 2470 to get the tech to build one. And here you spawn in the game and the game's like, hey, do you want one? Here, you have an easy way to get one.
4 Rothruffs is perfect for a lot of things. That's a full Monster Hunter party. That's a full Warframe party. It's perfect.
I don't know if y'all want to play with him. Apparently, he's not just got the luck of the gods. He's got Novus luck. Or Stellaris.
Oh, it's just because I'm here right now.
Yeah, Raijin's my lucky... Raijin's my lucky charm.
But you've been here in the past and he rolls bad.
But he hasn't been in voice.
That's true. Darn.
But yeah, he's here in voice, and I've got in, you know, Ring World. We've got that other one, and then the Titan thing.
It's
I mean,
normal.
I verifiable proof. When I was visiting Rin, he was actually rolling well.
This is true.
And to be fair, okay, you do find plenty of like mega and giga structures around. Well, plenty of megas, not really gigas. You find plenty of mega structures around because like Gigastructure stats, a bunch of them. It's just that like, God, you found so many good ones.
Rock Monopoly.
Oh no.
Someone's definitely getting shanked with that. Hallelujah. I'm finally
So,
getting on the
Gibgab,
moon.
which of these would you recommend?
Let me tab back into the thing. Which,
Okay, I know it's silly, but
culture workers.
But you mentioning Rockruff Monopoly just makes me think, oh god, the Rockruff's playing Clue.
The Supreme Curator.
The Supreme Curator? Okay.
Yeah. Bit better extra early Unity. And at some point make sure to build like a culture building.
I do already have one, actually.
You know, in the future you build more. But in the future.
I think it was Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the dining room. Those are the only cards I have. That's how it works, right?
Oh, Comet. Use what's in your hand to inform that what it's not.
The archaeology window shows details
Oh,
of the selected
go
archaeology
fish.
site. After progress is made, you can still go back and read previous
And
stages
Vector's
from
ears
the room
instantly
records.
perk.
Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected.
Does Dart have the patience to try and teach Comet how to play Clue?
The world may never know.
Construction online. System surveyed.
I look forward to the inevitable Rockruff club meeting where everyone's reading these intense scientific texts, and then there's Comet with like a picture book.
I imagine Comet is reading like a comic book. But most likely a comic book that's based off of like, you know, a previous like Mystery Dungeon team adventure. But on the clue question, I would imagine it just lead to Dart thinking, gosh, I knew we should have played Ticket to Ride.
I made some
I actually
machine.
have no idea how to play that character.
I made some machine creatures, but they're not a Gestalt consciousness.
I have never actually played Ticket to Ride.
It's a really fun game, actually.
The Ascension perks list shows the
It's like
Ascension...
very quick and easy to learn. It has a lot of replayability, good strategy, and you don't know who's won until the end.
Ah, yes, I could become the nemesis. I could be the crisis. But no.
Mm-hmm. $259 built districts, plus an ungodly amount of jobs, 500 jobs from just 4 buildings, 32 buildings in total, and I still have 129 pops without a job, basically. Thankfully, this thing allows like your unemployed pops to just work as like frame maintenance workers, which still gives you some bonuses because like, oh my god. I ran out of jobs to put in here. Pain. But I'm right there. I'm just a few more pops and I'll reach 2,000 pops in this frame world.
No, I'm not playing with, Gib-Gab. Gib-Gab's playing his own game.
Yep. I'm just doing my thing.
Okay, so we cannot, survey Titan's Cradle because everything in there is hostile and it's got 57,000 fleet power.
Very spiky system.
Yeah, we'll come back to that one.
Anomaly detected. New technology discovered. Construction online.
Yay!
Ooh.
I can build another industrial district.
Anomaly detected.
Alright, so that still won't be enough to keep up with my consumer demands.
New technology discovered.
Does give me more housing, so that's good.
When people are dead, they don't need consumer goods.
But Gib-Gab.
Yeah?
You're right.
Of course I am.
Well, hello there, volatile moats. I only have the one, Shadow Wolf. It's, Gigastructures.
There's other cool ones, but you know, that's for later days when it'll probably catches up a bit more with Stellaris, because Ancient Caches of Technology is a lot more confusing if you're playing it for the first time, I'd say.
The opening of the Grand Archive in Drackle is a great day for the Psyducan United. This exhibition of treasures from across the galaxy inspires exploration and calls us to learn from the past. Marvelous. Alright, so we got expansion. What should we go down next? Probably Discovery.
Council agenda available.
So is there anything to do with the orbitals after I built them?
No, only the central one.
Okay.
Basically, they all just provide a boost to the central one, so you don't have to like worry about all of them. You just worry about one of them.
Understood.
Before it used to be like before you would basically each orbital would be its own planet, and you would handle like all of them separately, like different planets. But for some reason, people found it very tedious.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, I mean, I thought it was fun. I could build like 10 different orbitals in a single system, and it was very funny. Because then you would look inside, and it's like, oh. Are
you talking about the orbital habitats?
Yeah.
Oh, they changed how they worked?
Construction online.
So before it used to be like like you could build an orbital habitat above every planet, and now it's like a single central orbital habitat, and all the like you expanded by building things on top of planets. Because otherwise, you do what I do, and you build like 10 of them in one system, and you dare someone to come take it over. It's like, yeah, I know you'll try, I know you'll probably succeed, but you'll have to launch like 10 different invasions against 10 heavily defended parts. Good luck. It's gonna be really annoying.
Construction online.
And also, I'd favor tall play a little too much. This is probably like the better system, but still.
System surveyed. System scan complete.
So I can colonize a planet with pre-sapiens, right?
Yes.
That doesn't sound very certain.
I don't usually do it, but I mean the colonize button is there.
I don't want to get rid of them.
They'll probably stay there. Probably.
What
you spawn them in when you colonize anyway?
True.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay?
Yeah, we have, Wait. You're an actual empire?
Anomaly detected.
These guys.
Ah, I see.
This is basic game, just in case this is not modded.
Yeah, I know. I remember them now. We'll send you
detected.
this way.
Comms initiated.
Okay, so we found the scrappers. Are we going to find any actual empires?
Do you want to?
Fair point.
New technology discovered. Construction online.
Ooh, fusion reactors. Oh, hey, survey speed up. Yes.
We need to make another black hole.
If they play nice with me, I will generally play nice with them. If they are jerks or in my way, well, they're in my way and must be destroyed.
Amen.
New technology discovered.
Okay, I cannot do that here. Gosh, I am so confused by a lot of this.
Basically, majors give you district and building. Minor gives you only building.
Okay. So any of the... I've done all of...
Now, here's like, if you want to give it any priority, it's this way. Click on your main habitat.
Okay.
Okay, so you see how you can only build 3 energy or 3 mining districts?
Yes.
Even if I was to right now give you like 10 more districts, you can only build 3 energy, 3 mining, and 3 research districts. Like, you can only build 3 of each, period. There's a hard limit to them. If you want to build more, if you click on the construction, when you go to construct an orbital like expansion, you'll see that depending on the resource, you can get an additional 3 to the limit of those.
Okay.
So then, if you have enough district slots, in theory, you might be able to build 6 generator districts instead of only 3. For example. Which is why, like, if you need one, you can go ahead and take them. And if you don't need one, just take them because the districts are better than getting the resource deposit.
I'm going to be honest, I still don't think I understand.
So when you click to build the orbital major, or minor, either or.
Oh, so the miners go on... Okay.
They go on the small things.
Well, then I'll just build one here for now.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing there anyways.
And that'll give you half a building slot.
Okay.
But basically, once you like run out of the nothings, just go ahead and start building the orbital majors from like lowest to highest deposit, and then there you go. Because like even if you're making like 15 minerals from the mining stations, you end up getting like 3 more district slots. So 1 mining district slot is gonna be enough to cover that, and then you have like the rest of the district slots. Districts are life. That's why I have 262 of them, and it's still not enough.
Probably, Shadow Wolf. Is there something wrong with that? Don't you go around making, black holes? If you need a black hole, then make a black hole. What's the problem? But I'm very tired. And this is where I'm going to be calling it for tonight. So, thank you everybody for joining us today for Stellaris. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so very much for supporting everyone, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
The plane.